It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Millville High School basketball here on Quinn Broadcasting. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez, and we are here for the game between the Thunderbolts of Millville and the Eagles of Egg Harbor Township. Egg Harbor Township having a tough season. They're 4-14 overall, so they haven't had too much success in the win column. Millville's coming in a bit of a losing streak, but they're 8-6 overall, so hopefully they'll get back on track. But Ariel, these two teams, somebody's going to win, so they're going to end the losing streak.
Yeah, and the last time these two faced was a close matchup. Millville just eking out the 45-44 win on a buzzer beater shot from Kalon Foster, who's had an incredible run as of late. So I think
at Egg Harbor Township, and looking at his roster, he has 11 or 12 total people. So not a big squad, but they're doing the best they can to at least be competitive. And of course, they lost to St. Augustine the first time in a close game. So anytime you handle St. Augustine, you've got a pretty good squad.
Yeah, so Egg Harbor, they're going to be scrappy. You know, when they don't have a lot of players to deal with, that you're going to be seeing guys. So for Millville, you want to wear them down. You want to put pressure on them. You want to wear them down the whole time. And I think a good person to tell us exactly about what Millville's plan is, we've got Millville head coach Mike Latour.
We're going to have a walk-on session today. Head coach Mike Latour, Ariel Melendez. So here we are.
Yeah, so we were just kind of talking about the game plan for you guys coming in. Egg Harbor isn't a big squad. They've only got 11 players on their team. So I talked to you a little bit before kind of maybe about the JV game, but a similar strategy for you guys. This one was such a short Egg Harbor bench.
Yeah, we're going to hope to pressure them. We're a little short-handed, too. We got a couple guys out injured, so it's all hands on deck. A couple JV guys will step up and play varsity as well tonight for us.
Who are some of the JV players trying to get a shot for you guys tonight?
Zymir Tull, Caden Allen, both they're playing now, and then they'll play in the varsity game as well.
Now, the Cape Atlantic League tournament's coming up a bit. Can you talk to us a little bit about what that's all about?
Sure. All three divisions will have the top team in each division will automatically make it into the tournament, and then a seeding tournament of ADs and some coaches will vote on the rest of the teams that make it in. Will get a bye, and then a play-in for all the other teams. So everybody's in, and you'll have a play-in among the teams who aren't in the top 8, and then they'll play the top 8, the division leaders.
It's kind of like the NFL playoffs with their wild cards.
Yep.
Expectations for tonight, real quick?
It could be a good game. We're very evenly matched, and we had a really close game down there the last time. We were lucky enough to win by 1, so hopefully we'll have a little more leeway than tonight, but it should be a really good game. Coach Campbell's a really good guy, really good coach, and he's doing a good job coaching these young guys up.
Okay, well, head coach Mike Latour with us. We invite you to stay tuned for the game. It's Millville versus Egg Harbor Township here on Quinn Broadcasting. Stay with us.
Allen Associates is a family-owned and operated full-service agency, managing a broad base of clients in the New Jersey area. Allen Associates has been a leader in health benefits and financial services including health, prescription, life insurance, pension, 401k plans, and estate planning. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve. Give them a call today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services, Vineland, New Jersey.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
Welcome back to Millville High School, where today the Egg Harbor Township Eagles pay a visit to the Millville Thunderbolts. Right now we have Egg Harbor Township Eagle head coach Cameron Bell. Nice to have you with us today.
Nice to be here.
I want to get to the first time you played? Well, I understand it took a buzzer beater for them to beat you.
Yeah, it was quite a game, and the Foster kid, he's a heck of a player, and yeah, he got the ball and drove to the basket and made a fantastic play.
Now, I know it's been a tough season for you, but what has
Yeah.
kept you guys going?
What's kept us going is the fact that we know we are improving. We see improvement with every game, with every practice, and we're a little young and inexperienced, but coming off of 4 years of really good play,
Right.
what really keeping us going is that they buy in, they believe in each other, and they believe in the work and practice. And they do see improvement, although it hasn't shown up on the scoreboard yet in terms of wins, but they do see the improvement.
Was this a case of a lot of graduation from last year?
Yeah, we had 5 seniors that started.
Oh, wow.
They started and essentially played almost every minute of almost every game. So yeah, that we lost 99% of our offense.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm going to mention a couple players. Mainly Jalen Bell, Jaden Dixon, and Bradley Smith. They seem to have been your big-time players.
Yeah, they are. So they are. Both Dixon and Bell. They've been playing really well. Dixon's really been shooting it well. Jalen's been playing well as well. Especially for a freshman playing on varsity. But Bradley Smith, he's really the engine for us. He does all the dirty work down low. Like he's leading us in rebounds, and he's just a force on the boards.
Excellent. And I want to know how you managed to lose by just 3 to the Hermits of St. Augusta. that program, as you know, has been elite forever.
Yeah,
but you only lost to them by 3 points the first time.
Yeah, we always play them tough. We like I said, our record may not show it, but we are a pretty good team. We have some tough luck losses here and there, but when it comes to playing the prep, that is a game that you don't have to manufacture energy for. The guys they're always up for that game. They're always prepared for that game, and they always play hard in that game. And high school basketball, if you play hard, you always have a chance.
Was that at their home or your home?
That was actually in Ocean City, City tip-off. The showcase beginning of the year.
Okay. But what do you expect today? I mean, you have Millville on the losing end. You are on the losing end the first time. Obviously, you want to turn that around today. What's going to take for that to happen?
Well, really, for that to happen, we're going to have to defend. We're going to have to defend well. We're going to have to have a good game plan to stop Foster, number 11. And if we can defend, I think we'll be okay. But either way, I think whenever these two teams match up, Coach Latorre is a heck of a coach. I know it's going to be a fantastic game. It's going to be an exciting game. But if we can defend, I think we can be okay.
All right, so defense leads to offense and leads to the W.
100%.
I've heard that so many times from so many coaches.
It's the truth.
You have to like the way your JV's playing so far.
We have some nice talent on that JV team. It's mostly sophomores and 1 freshman out there. So actually 2 freshmen out there. So yeah, I'm excited for the future of the program.
Cameron Bell, thanks for being with us. How many years coaching is this for you?
This is year number 8 for me.
Number 8. Okay. Well, good luck today.
Thank you very much, sir.
We're just going to capture all the action. You can get to watch it later on if you'd like on Quinn Broadcasting.
Awesome.
Head coach for the Egg Harbor Township Eagles, Cameron Bell, and we'll be back with the basketball game right after this.
Thank you again.
And now, back to the game.
Good evening once again, and welcome to Millville High School, the Thunderdome, where tonight the Thunderbolts of Millville will be hosting the Eagles of Egg Harbor Township and Cape Atlantic League basketball activities. The starting lineup is being introduced. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez, expecting a pretty tight ball game tonight.
Yeah, it was a close one between these two teams last time out. It took Kaylin Foster buzzer beater to give Millville the win, so you know Egg Harbor is going to be looking to avenge that one.
The Egg Harbor Township Eagles being introduced first as the visiting squad. And the 5 starters for each team include number 1, Jalen Bell, number 11, Jaden Dixon, number 2, Jake Karp, number 0, Bradley Smith, and number 42, CJ Ford.
And the Millville starters being introduced as you see on the screen there. We've got number 1, Rayshawn Richardson-Paul. Number 2, Antoine Connors, as you see on your screen as well. Number 4, Doug Dowdy. Number 11, Kaylin Foster. And number 13, Asir Cornish. Millville is going to be a little bit short-handed tonight. We got word from Coach Latour. A couple players injured tonight. If you take a look at Egg Harbor's starting lineup as well, the Thunderbolts will be without, see if I can remember who he told me, number 15, Darrell Johnson is out with a upper body injury, as we were told by Latour, and number 3, Victor Cunningham, is a lower body injury. Those go in hockey terms with their injuries,
yeah, right.
So those two will be unavailable tonight. Caden Allen will come up from the JV squad, as well as Zymir Tull will make an appearance as well.
The Eagles in white with the black numbers and trim. Of course, orange and blue. You know that's Millville's color. So here we go. Opening tap is won by Egg Harbor Township. Good spin move. Shot from the right side. In and out. Nice rebound by Kaylin Foster. Egg Harbor Township tried to get a quick one.
Conyers may have gotten a piece of the shot as well. It looked like it was deflected a bit on the way in.
Dowdy, in and out. Rebounded by number 0, Bradley Smith. We have a whistle.
Both teams early on looking for the 3 ball. We know Millville's not afraid to shoot them.
All right, Millville guilty of a foul. Antoine Conyers, first foul of the game, goes to Millville. Egg Harbor Township will try to bring the ball up as Jalen Bell with the dribble. Guarded by Kaylin Foster. The dish to the left side. Striving to go through a lot of traffic. Now driving, popping, and getting a nice roll off the rim. That is Jake Karp with the game's first basket.
They had to do that through a lot of traffic as well. Had 3 Millville defenders on him as well.
Just about through the first minute. The only basket by Egg Harbor. Trying to match it the other way. Rebound taken. Shot is up and he is fouled. Good rebound by Rashawn Richardson-Paul to set up a chance at the line. Glad to have you with us on all our outlets on Channel 22, Quinn Broadcasting, on the Comcast Network, and of course on Facebook and on YouTube. Just check into Quinn Broadcasting Facebook Live and then Quinn Broadcasting YouTube Live. First shot is not made. Second shot up, and that one bounces hard off. Dowdy saves it for Millville, and the Thunderbolts will set up.
Yeah, you always want to get those easy points if you can at the line, but a good job by Dowdy to bring down the rebound to at least keep it in Millville's possession.
Richardson-Paul looking for some maneuverability. Shot is off the back rim, and the rebound taken down by CJ Ford for Egg Harbor Township. Into the front court they go. Some contact there, nothing called. The rebound coming down to Smith. 3-point shot, if it goes, that's off the rim. And the ball comes down to Richardson-Paul. Thunderbolts come back the other way. 2-0 Egg Harbor Township. Nice pass, Foster with a nice hook. Nothing but Twine on the hook shot and a great feed from Richardson Paul.
And with the role that Foster's been on lately, I don't think I'm surprised he got the first points for Millville.
We are tied at 2 minutes into the contest. 5-second violation on the dribble. So good defense as we take a look at that great pass and a very fine shot by Foster to make it a 2-2 game. Now some good defense leads to a key turnover.
And we talked about Foster before on the offensive and defensive end, so he's already off to a good start on both sides.
Millville looking to gain its first lead of the contest. Foster across the timeline. Richardson Paul looks to drive baseline, gets himself some room, and a nice bank shot for the bucket.
And whenever you can set yourself up for an easy shot, you'll take it. That's what Richardson Paul was able to do there.
First lead for the Thunderbolts, 4-2. Pop shot and good. Nothing but net from Jake Karp, who has both of Egg Harbor Township's baskets. 5:15 left, opening quarter. Ball is almost lost. Foster back to Paul. Richardson Paul dishing, and it's off the hands of Conyers, out of bounds.
And Richardson Paul looked like he was going to drive to the lanes. You take a look at the shot by Karp there. Just nice, easy touch on the ball. And said nothing but net to tie this one back up.
So Egg Harbor Township with possession across the timeline. Chance to gain the lead back as we dip under 5 minutes in the first quarter remaining. Left side dribble. Karp, hands off. Dixon looking to spin move, but good strong defense, and now a steal by Richardson Paul. He's almost stolen from behind. Richardson Paul doesn't get it to go. He gets his own rebound, and he has it taken away.
And Richardson Paul surrounded by 3 different Eagles right there, but Millville gets the turnover as a little bit of sloppy play from Egg Harbor, but a nice effort from Richardson Paul to get the steal, to even get the attempt at the net, because, yeah, as you said, he had someone coming right behind him, but I don't think he knew it.
No, that was a sneak attack that was very effective.
I believe they actually called that we actually have a technical foul.
Well, Jake Karp was the one that was guilty of the foul. They put him up on the board.
And Dowdy's at the line. Missed the first shot, I believe. Or are we still figuring out what's going on? Looks like we're still trying to figure out exactly what happened.
And the officials are discussing at midcourt.
It is going to be Dowdy who takes the shot, but maybe we're discussing whether or not this is worthy of a technical. I mean, all we can do is speculate over here.
Well, Dowdy's the only one at the line, so that usually means a technical foul opportunity, and Millville should get the ball after that. We'll take a look here.
Yeah, good eye by Richardson Paul to stay with it. And yeah, he didn't see it coming in behind there as Dowdy makes the first shot. Well, after all that, Dowdy is at the line for a couple of technical shots. Misses the second. He's actually going to get 3 shots. I mean, I'm not as familiar with the technical rules, so maybe that is how it works, 3 shots. Or 4 shots.
I'm not sure.
How many shots are we going here? Oh, we actually hear an explanation. Egg Harbor was missing a player out of their book, is what the ref just said to the sideline. So I'm wondering if that's what the technical was. There was 4 shots in the technical foul there. But not a good play there, inbounding the ball.
So Millville regains a 6-4 lead. We're 4.5 minutes left in this opening quarter. Open pass in the lane, turnaround shot, a little too hard on the glass, and Millville will rebound it. That is Antoine Conyers with the board. Thunderbolts looking to capitalize on this. Richardson Paul creating space, and he gets fouled.
Yeah, just by the way that Richardson Paul has been moving with the ball, you can tell he's feeling it a little bit. As he's tried more than once a couple fancy moves to the hoop.
They're going to call the foul on number 35. At least that's the number they put up there, but I don't see a 35 on the roster.
Well, yeah, there is a 35 on the court right now. Yeah, we do not have a 35, so we'll get that one figured out as the first shot is made.
Richardson Paul at the free throw line for Millville. And he is 2 for 2 as he makes both. 8-4 Thunderbolts. Bringing it into the front court are the Eagles. Smith gets it back to number 35. We just have to call him 35 for the time being. We don't have a name to go with it. But the ball is stolen in the hands of Asir Cornish. Millville in the front court. Deshaun Richardson Paul, nice pass to Foster, and he has it blocked.
Millville wants basket interference, but they're not going to get it.
The mystery 35 with the block. Long range three, off the rim. Cornish will rebound it for the Thunderbolts. 3:25 to go, opening quarter. Kalen Foster dribbles, shoots, and connects. Sweet shot by Foster, 10-4 Millville. Driving, dishing to the left side. All the way out again from the left corner. Egg Harbor Township in control. Under 3 minutes left, opening quarter. Jake Karp pulls the ball way outside near midcourt. He is guarded by Conyers. Now he tries to go up and in, and he does not get a kind roll off the rim. Rebounded by Asir Cornish. Kalen Foster now with the dribble for the Thunderbolts. Millville spreading it out. Foster going left side, runs into his own man. Fortunate to keep the ball.
He's able to get out of it because he had to hold it after almost a double dribble.
Now Dowdy driving, shooting with the underhand layup. He made 2 moves to the basket there, and a big finish by Doug Dowdy. 3-point shot off the back rim. Rebounded by Bradley Smith. 12-4 Thunderbolts. That shot is short. Taken by number 1, Rashawn Richardson Paul. He tries to go through some players, does not get it to go. 1:45 left, opening quarter. It's a 12-4 Thunderbolt lead. Millville with an 8-point run to build up that 8-point lead. Ducking under and getting a nice swish shot, Jake Karp. He's been the scoring for Egg Harbor Township.
And I was going to say, Karp's done it all for the Eagles so far. They're going to need some help from other players at some point.
12-6, Thunderbolts up by 6. Dowdy passes to Conyers. Antoine hands off to Foster. Nice pass, and too much on the layup. That was a great setup, and Cornish could not finish, so Egg Harbor Township brings it back the other way. Looking to drive, dishing left side. Top of the key, they go right side now. All the way out to Karp. Final 40 seconds now in session of this quarter, and we get a traveling call against the Eagles. As we watch Foster here, did a good job of maintaining control of the ball. And then Dowdy with all the moves here. Good extra effort by Doug Dowdy for the basket.
And an even better job by Foster to even be able to keep control of that ball to set up the shot.
Final half minute of the first quarter now in session. He got the shot, body bump, and that'll be a foul. So Rashawn Richardson Paul will get some free throws as we welcome in all the people watching us. Glad to have you with us. Farouz is watching. Born Lorzano, Mark Lacey. Welcome back, Mark. We have Anna B. Maggs watching. Marty Collins also.
As the first shot by Richardson Paul is good.
Nice touch again. Gets it to squirm through. 14-6, Thunderbolts. Final 20 seconds of the opening quarter. Getting around one player, that's Karp. Final 10 seconds now. Karp driving, dishing left side. A long-range three, and it's good. Jaden Dixon, one of the names that has led the way for the Eagles all season, connects on a three, just shy of the buzzer. And that's a clutch three because it creates a 5-point deficit instead of an 8-point deficit. So we are done with one. 14-9, Millville leads. The Millville Thunderbolt cheerleaders now putting on the show.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care has some.
And now, back to the game.
So we are back here at Millville High School. One quarter in the books. Millville leading 14-9. And the Thunderbolts will start the quarter with possession. Rashawn Richardson Paul. Quick move. Layup is no good. Rebounded by Egg Harbor. I believe that was Bradley Smith who scooped the rebound. Jaden Dixon hands off to Karp. Karp drives and nice kiss off the glass. 14-11 now the score. Foster goes right side, fakes handing it off to Gowdy. Looking for some shooting space, doesn't have it, so we'll go back outside. Rashawn Richardson Paul now has the dribble for the Thunderbolts. Makes the move, baseline, off the glass short, and Egg Harbor Township gets the rebound. This time it's C.J. Ford. Jay Karp showing a lot of balance on that. Keeps possession.
And he's got Kevin Smith all over him.
Karp puts the shot up. It skins off the rim nicely for him. And again, Karp has the 2 baskets in the quarter and has trimmed Millville's lead to just 1. Shot up, Foster connects. That's a big-time shot by Kalen Foster.
Now Foster said, I've had enough of Karp. I'm going to make my own shots.
Off the glass, and that one goes nicely in. Jaden Dixon showing the move.
Got a little basket for basket action.
Well, we mentioned, at least Coach Cameron Bell mentioned, these guys are hustling to play this year, and they are giving Millville quite a contest through the first 9 minutes. Had to figure that one out quickly in my head.
Yeah, I'm glad you thought about that because there was no way I would get there.
The Eagles have possession. Ball is retrieved by Dixon, and he'll bring it to the front court. Long range three, and again he connects. He's got that three-point touch. His second three-pointer. And that leads to a timeout on the floor. With 6:01 left in this first half, Millville is now trailing Egg Harbor Township as we watch that nice swish. Jaden Dixon with his second three of the night.
Yeah, Egg Harbor has come out with a lot of that fight that you talked about in the start of this second quarter. That three by Dixon at the end of the first quarter certainly gave him a lot to like in making it a 5-point game instead. And they've come out firing to start, but Millville's been able to answer them pretty much basket for basket.
Thunderbolts coming back onto the court now. They trail by a bucket. Ball will be inbounded to Foster. Kevin Smith now in the game for Millville, number 5, with that inbounds play. Foster weaving his way. Nice pass to the post. Shot is not good. Not sure there was a contact there, but no call as Cornish went hard to the hole, didn't get the call.
And Kevin Smith again applying intense pressure to Karp, but
well, the ball bounces out, but Jay Karp will get some free throws.
yeah, Karp, for a majority of this game, has been the star for Egg Harbor. Jaden Dixon's made a couple big threes as well, but that man you see at the line right there is someone Millville's going to have to pay attention to.
The foul was on Asir Cornish, his first. First shot is short.
Of course, it always helps you if the opponent can't make the free throws.
Jay Karp will try to go 1 for 2 here. Lane violation, so that shot will not go. He made the basket, but the lane violation takes that point off the board.
So things end up working out for Millville after the foul by Cornish. They live to tell the tale.
Foster with the dribble. Hands off to Richardson Paul. Looks to drive through, stops, pops, and he's going to be guilty of a walk.
You see that? We see that sometimes from Richardson Paul on those kind of moves.
So EHT will have the basketball. They have the 2-point edge.
Ever since Kevin Smith has been in this game, he's been on Karp the entire time, so.
That time he missed. He's made 2, but not that time. That 3-point shot by Jaden Dixon missing. We're now 3 minutes into the second quarter. Paul off the glass is short, gets his own rebound, passes it out to Smith, and that's a 3-pointer. So Kevin Smith with the 3-point basket, and Millville takes a 1-point edge. Ball is tipped away.
That was Foster who got a piece of that one.
Looking to go coast to coast all the way to the left corner. Foster a little too hard. Does not make it, and Jaden Dixon will rebound it.
And again, Foster with the takeaway. That was an ill-advised home run pass from Egg Harbor.
That foul is going to be called on the floor, so there is no shot. As we take a look at the action here, Smith getting the ball and just squaring up and putting it down.
A lot of back and forth action there, and not great offense from either side, you want to say.
Richardson Paul doesn't get the kind bounce off the rim, winds up with the rebound, and he'll pull it back out. Foster back out to Dowdy. Good read of the play, but they ran out of real estate. Jay Salisbury with a good defensive play for Egg Harbor Township, but it goes out of bounds. Dowdy, top of the circle, goes back out to Foster. Kalen Foster dribbles baseline, moves, and a reverse layup for the basket.
And really good awareness, too, from Foster to know where he was on the court. Because one wrong step and he's out of bounds.
Now a blocked shot. Was that Foster? I had my view.
Foster got his hand up, but I think the shot was missed anyway. But still, Foster doing it on both sides of the court.
Richardson, Paul's shot does not go. Ball is knocked out of the hands. As we take a look here
You see Foster, he's in tight space. Well, I guess he wasn't as close to the baseline as I thought he was, but
it's a sweet reverse layup, though. 21-18 for the Thunderbolts, leading by 3. Alley pass. Foster finds his way through, off the glass too hard. And his number 11 counterpart, Jaden Dixon, gets the rebound. Dixon tees up the 3, off the rim, no good. Richardson Paul pulls it down for the Thunderbolts. 3 minutes to go in the first half. A 3-point lead from the home team. Richardson Paul pretends to switch the ball. Now he does give it to Dowdy. They swing it around to the left side. Foster has an open shot, and he connects with a swish.
And credit to Kevin Smith with a screen on that shot to allow Foster the wide open look.
Trying to answer at the other end, off the rim hard. And we're going to get a foul on Dowdy, it looks like. So Millville somewhat quietly has built up a 5-point lead here.
Yeah, and they're doing it with strong defensive play as well. Have come away with a couple turnovers. Also been aided by a few missed shots by Jaden Dixon. He's taken a couple threes as well, and he hasn't been able to hit.
Good inbounds pass, but not controlled. And it'll wind up being a turnover. Richardson Paul. Spin move to the basket. Oh, my. Sometimes you can just see it and the words will not describe it properly. That was a great move as we take another look here. Richardson Paul putting it up and in rather fantastic fashion. Look at that.
Yeah, he's pulled quite a few tricks out of his bag so far in this game.
2 fouls now on Jake Karp and a chance at a 3-point play for Richardson Paul. Richardson Paul getting all set to shoot the one free throw that he's going to get here, and he nails it. So the 3-point play is effective for the Bolts. A 10-point run by Millville. (26-18) Thunderbolts, 2:05 to go, almost a steal. And reading the play was Paul. He might finish. Has the ball knocked out of bounds. He teamed up there very nicely with Antoine Conyers to set up that fast break.
And sometimes when you're playing well, the ball just seems to find you. And it's found Richardson Paul in this second quarter.
Millville will inbound it. Foster will handle that. Goes all the way back out. Richardson Paul. Long range 3 off the rim. Rebounded. Passed across. The rebound by Nasir Cornish, who's now on the floor for the Thunderbolts. Dowdy tries to pass it inside to Foster. Richardson Paul looking to drive, gets it to Foster, moves along the baseline, and he sinks it. Millville is beginning to feel it. They're now up by 10, 28-18. Karp gets it to Jalen Bell. Oh, nice inside feed and an easy layup. That's Bradley Smith with the finish.
That's about as easy as a shot as they come.
Good pass and a good finish. 1 minute left in the first half. Millville up by 8. Yeah, I think Coach Latour is telling his troops to just pull back out for a minute. Good read. Karp is going to finish that layup after the steal. 28-22 the score.
And that's good awareness from Karp to read the pass as well. It wasn't exactly a heater of a pass to Foster either, so.
Cornish pulls it back out, under half a minute to go in the first half. Dowdy driving, dishes it to the right side where Conyers has it. They go back out to Foster. Kalen Foster driving, shooting, doesn't go. That was a good defensive play by Bradley Smith to alter the path. Spin move by Karp. He's going to be guilty of a travel.
And with 5.3 seconds left on the clock, Millville's going to have to hurry on it.
Dowdy puts the shot up. It's a little bit long, and it's going to wind up being no points on that drive. But Millville, with a bit of a run there in that second quarter, develop a 6-point lead at the half. Through the first two quarters, it's Millville 28, Egg Harbor Township 22. Millville cheerleaders with the routine, and then we'll take a quick break.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Are you just part of the crowd?
Do you feel isolated and alone?
Do you wish someone would see your gifts?
Would you like to be seen as an individual?
A person of value.
Full of life and purpose. Part of a family that cares?
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Are you just part of the crowd?
Do you feel isolated and alone?
Do you wish someone would see your gifts?
Would you like to be seen as an individual?
A person of value.
Full of life and purpose. Part of a family that cares?
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Are you just part of the crowd?
Do you feel isolated and alone?
Do you wish someone would see your gifts?
Would you like to be seen as an individual?
A person of value.
Full of life and purpose. Part of a family that cares?
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Welcome back to the Thunderdome, where Millville leads at the halftime break, 28-22 over Egg Harbor Township. Once again, it seems like when we do these games, Millville always has a couple of key runs, and again, that's the story of this game. Millville in that first quarter had one 8-point run, and then in the second quarter, a 12-point run. So those 20 points are a big reason why they're up by 6 at the half.
Yeah, and they've come at important times as well, especially that second one, the one in the second quarter, because the Eagles had come out firing. Karp had made a couple shots. Dixon's shot at the end of the first quarter kind of led them into that second quarter, and he made another big three as well. But those Millville runs coming at key times and being able to stop Egg Harbor from coming back, and it's coming from a couple different players.
Yep, and well, they've only got 3 players on the scoreboard, and Jake Karp has been the key figure. As we'll take a look at the scoring for Egg Harbor Township. First, Jake Karp with the hot hand. He has 12 of Egg Harbor Township's 22 points. 8 points by Jaden Dixon, and 2 for Bradley Smith. Those are the 22 points that Egg Harbor Township has on the scoreboard. Millville with some good balance as well, but again, it's Kalen Foster, who's got the lead in that department for the Thunderbolts. He is leading all scorers with 12 points. Actually, he's tied with Karp with 12 points on the game-high stats. 9 points by Richardson Paul. He is 5 for 7 from the free throw line. That has helped him get to 9 points in the first half. Otherwise, Doug Dowdy with 4 points. And we see the 2 players there, Conyers and Corners, are the starters. They haven't scored, but the other 3 points for Millville coming off the bench on a 3-point basket by Kevin Smith. So that's where we stand at the halftime break. Millville 28, Egg Harbor Township 22. And as Coach Cameron Bell said, his team is not one that has backed down all season. Their record is 4-14, but you wouldn't know it because they are hustling.
Yeah, and they've had a couple close games as well that I know you talked about with him and we talked about. When you only lose by a couple points to the Prep, that's pretty impressive, because the Prep is always good, and no matter what sport you look at, they're always a tough test. To be able to only lose, you say lose, and you're like, well, what's it matter what the score was? But to be able to only lose by a couple points to the Prep is pretty good, and the fact that if it wasn't for Kalen Foster buzzer beater, this team would have beat Millville a couple weeks ago in that game. So they're in a lot of the games that they play, and yeah, their record might say otherwise, but to be able to have that consistency and that energy and the fact that they don't give up is always a good sign to see as a head coach. You want to see a team that isn't going to get down on the fact that they do have a poor record, that no matter what the situation is and no matter if they're shorthanded or what have you, that they stick with it and they put on a good show.
Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez. We will be back for the third quarter in just a moment as these two teams are separated by 6 points. Millville with the upper hand, 28-22.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
Just about set for the start of the second half. Millville leading Egg Harbor Township 28-22. Egg Harbor Township will start with possession. Jake Karp getting the ball in. Trying to go to the hole quickly. 3-point shot if it goes. It bounces off the front rim. And unfortunately, Foster could not save it, so it'll still be Egg Harbor Township possession. The Eagles will inbound the ball to the left side of the basket. Looking to alley-oop it in. He does. And it's well guarded. Egg Harbor Township has a turnover. Again, Richardson Paul, who's really played a strong game. He's got 9 points, but he's been involved in a lot of other things as well, including that steal right there. Doug Dowdy is fouled. So that'll be a foul on number 5, I believe. That'll be Jay Salisbury. Just to clarify, the number 35 situation for Egg Harbor Township technical was called because Justin Moore is in the book as number 4, but he is number 35. So that's why the technical was called early in the game. So our mystery is solved. It's Justin Moore. Meanwhile, a 3-point bullet by Richardson Paul. And that ups the lead to 9. 31-22. Richardson Paul with the steal. He's going to go in for the layup. Alley-ooping it a little too fancy. But to his credit, he stayed with it, got the rebound, and put it in off the glass. Oh, my. Richardson Paul with the rebound. Looks like we have an early candidate for star of the game. Handing off to Foster. Kalen shoots it, and it's short. Jake Karp gets the rebound. Karp with the dribble left side, cuts along the baseline, gets it out, going through, and I think we're going to get a charge. Bradley Smith will be tabbed with a charging foul.
And that's a Sear Cornish putting his body on the line for it. If I can spit the words out.
Sometimes the words get stuck. But the point is, that's an offensive foul on Smith. It's only his first personal. 2 team fouls now on Egg Harbor Township. The lead at 11, mainly thanks to Richardson Paul, who's got all 5 points of this third quarter. Richardson Paul with the basketball. Foster looking to drive into the middle. And it is Cornish with the basket. Millville's got a 7-point run going right now. 34-22, and we get a travel. Take a look at the move to the basket here. Oh, this is the three-point shot. Okay.
That was one of them.
Yep. Nice touch for three from Richardson Paul. He's got 5 points in this quarter. The other 2 by Asir Cornish. And it's 34-22. I checked that, 35-22. I guess Egg Harbor took a timeout and is well advised to do so. But Millville's come out with a little fire, and he's wearing the number 1.
Yeah, Richardson Paul is, and you know, you'll take a look at some of the plays here. A nice shot by Asir Cornish under the basket, be able to get it up off the pass from Foster. But Richardson Paul is almost, I don't want to say been overshadowed by Foster in that first quarter at least, but Richardson Paul has really kind of made a name for himself in this game in terms of what he's been able to do both on offense and defense. So it's always good when you're able to do it on both ends of the court. So he's not only scoring, he's setting up the chances for himself with a couple steals.
Good defense leads to good offense many times, and even Egg Harbor Township coach Cameron Bell stressed that that's what his team has done throughout the year. Strong on defense to lead to good offense, and that's what he was hoping to see in this game. But it's Millville who's showing that here in the third quarter. Just under 2 minutes into period 3. The lead is 13, 35-22, and the Millville Thunderbolts with the basketball still. Nice dribble, shot is up, and the shot is good.
Richardson Paul.
Rashawn Richardson Paul. 37-22 now. Millville looking to drive. Good pass. Shot is stripped. Cornish stripped that, and now Millville on a fast break. Egg Harbor Township shows a little defense as well. That is Justin Moore who stripped the ball. And we'll get a foul. I believe it's going to go on Dowdy. We'll take a look here. Look at Richardson Paul. He's just getting it done tonight. Good step to the left and a sweet shot to the basket.
And the foul actually called on Richardson Paul. He was the one who got the hand in as him and Dowdy tried to pressure defense.
So
just his first, though.
The first foul on Richardson Paul. But more importantly, Millville has built up a 15-point advantage. 2.5 minutes into this third quarter. Got away with a slide, turnaround jumper, no good. And Richardson Paul has the ball. Foster off the rim. Cornish with a great rebound and putback. So Asir Cornish, we saw his dance moves last game. He's got some court moves as well. 2 baskets in this quarter. Now a drive and a nice sweet layup touch. Jalen Bell with that basket. First basket of the quarter for Egg Harbor Township. 39-24 now. Steele trying to make it back-to-back baskets, and he does. Draws the foul as well. So Jalen Bell, as we watch Cornish with this great fighting for the ball and nice touch off the glass for that basket. 3-point play possibility, though, for Jalen Bell for Egg Harbor Township now. You're watching the move to the basket here. The layup is good, and the foul is called. Now the 3-point play shot. Bell puts it up and puts it in. 39-27 the score. Millville still up by a dozen. Dowdy passes it back. Nice move to the basket. Cornish is making himself known that he's in this game. 3 baskets in the quarter. And it's 41-27. 3-point shot off the rim. Conyers got that rebound, and Millville's got the offense going. Paul has a pass blocked. Looking to move in, cut off nicely defensively. Thought about a 3-point shot. And now we get a travel on Jaden Dixon. Just past the halfway mark of the third quarter.
And we talk about Cornish and the impact that he's been able to make. And you talked about the dance moves. that we caught from him. We had a quick moment to talk to Coach Latour about it. He jokingly said, "His ear's in trouble." We did post that reel up on our social media, Instagram, QBC TV. If you want to give that a like and take a look at the reel.
Egg Harbor Township's defense leading to an attack mode here. 3-point shot off the front rim. Paul gets it up to Foster. No foul called, but the shot is missed, so Egg Harbor will wind up with possession, and Richardson Paul's guilty of a reach-in. Want to thank everybody who's watching on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. We have Tanika Pierce on. Mohabar Ibn Hamidin is watching. So is Enba Swervo. Sorry if I'm messing up the names. Ronnie Ricourt also. But thank you all for watching on the various channels that we have for you. Channel 22 for those who are home relaxing, watching the basketball game on the television. Quinn Broadcasting live for Facebook and live on YouTube as well. And thank you for all the commentaries as well as we get a 3-point shot, a little long. Good rebound and good box out by Kevin Smith, that was. Dowdy keeps it in. Doug Dowdy goes back and ball is knocked out of bounds by Egg Harbor Township. Good hustle by Jake Karp. He's had a strong game for the Eagles, but Millville will still have possession. 2:48 left, third quarter. Millville in a 14-point command mode. Dowdy has it go right through his hands. So the turnover will put the ball in the hands of Egg Harbor Township. Dixon gets it to Karp. Karp looking to move.
Karp almost slipped.
Yeah, he kept the dribble going. That's the good thing. Jake Karp directing traffic. Smith trying to apply some strong defense, but Karp will not be denied. He goes to the hole strong and gets the basket. 41-29. The lead is still a dozen for the home team. Cornish, reverse layup doesn't go. He gets his own rebound, and yes, indeed, it does go.
Yeah, Sierra Cornish has added another element to Millville's game in this quarter.
Foul coming up as we take a look here. Good pass to the post. Cornish just persistent here. He missed the first shot, but he stayed with it to make the basket on the rebound. Antoine Conyers, meanwhile, guilty of a Millville foul that sets up a 2-shot foul for Egg Harbor Township. Jaden Dixon missing the first one.
We mentioned Millville being a little bit short-handed tonight. Darrell Johnson, Victor Cunningham out. As we see, Zymir Tully's one of the players from the JV game that has a chance to step up for Millville. He's in the game.
1 for 2 on the line. Second shot going in. 43-30. Millville with the advantage. Racing past. Puts the shot up. It's going to be short. Jaden Sanchez now in the game for Egg Harbor Township with that rebound. Meanwhile, Dixon looks for some space. And good rebound offensively by Bradley Smith to put the shot home on the miss. 1:20 left in this third quarter, 43-32. Millville gets it across the timeline. Foster, left side pass. Cornish with a hot hand, but he'll elect to dish it back out. Foster, in between players, makes it happen. Kalen Foster with the basket. So Kalen Foster now gets a steal. Got a man ahead, and that pass is, I think, was knocked out of bounds by Egg Harbor. Here's that play, that good shot and rebound put back by Bradley Smith for the Eagles. Shot is up off the rim. Again, Cornish
Cornish is giving Richardson Paul a run for his money on player of the game right now.
You read my mind. Now it's going to be a tough choice. But the lead is 15 in the final 37 seconds of the third quarter. Long range three, in it goes. Jaden Dixon showing his long range. 47-35. Smith maintains possession through that, 15 seconds left. Cornish back outside to Foster. Double team pressure is good, and this is going to lead to a chance at a layup, and it's good. So good defense. Jalen Bell with the finish. Egg Harbor Township scores the last two baskets and a 5-point run at the end of the third quarter. But Millville still leads as we take that look at the last basket. Some good defense, again, leading to the offense and the basket. 47-37 the score through 3 quarters of play. We'll get the cheer, and then we'll be back momentarily.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high-quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
And now, back to the game.
We are back here at the Thunderdome. A 47-37 lead for the home team. Thunderbolts with possession to start this fourth quarter. Foster driving baseline. A lot of contact there, and he will go to the free throw line. So Foster will shoot 2. One down, 1 to go. Two for 2 for Foster. (49-37) Thunderbolts with the advantage. Nice pass. The shot does crawl in. C.J. Ford with his first basket of the game for Egg Harbor Township. We have a timeout on the floor, but really Egg Harbor's got some work still cut out for it. Millville leading by 10. A lot of different players getting involved for the Thunderbolts for sure.
Yeah, that's always good to see when you can have more than just, you know, your top guys, your starters and whatnot, kind of contributing for them. Obviously, you're getting some contribution from Foster. He's done it on both offense and defense. Richardson Paul has done it on both the offensive and defensive end. Asir Cornish, you know him pretty well for rebounds. He always seems to be the man under the basket, but he's been able to contribute offensively as well. And a couple of nice passes as well. And Kevin Smith has provided a lot of energy coming off the bench. He had that 3 early on, but he's been on Carp almost the entire time, every time that he's in the game. So you know they're keeping an eye on him.
Millville with the possession, a blocking foul going to be called on number 5 for Egg Harbor Township now in the game, Jay Salisbury. That'll be his second personal.
As Richardson Paul checks back in, he took a breather earlier. He had 3 fouls, so Coach Latour decided to sit him down for just a moment.
Richardson Paul with the dribble at the moment. Makes a great move, dishes to Foster. Oh, that was a sweet play all the way around. Great assist from Paul, and Foster with the basket. And now we get a slide there, so that'll be a travel. As well as Jaden Dixon has played for Egg Harbor Township, he's had a couple moments where he has slid across the floor a little bit, and he got tabbed with that one. 1 minute into the third quarter, Millville up by a dozen. Foster looking over the situation, throws it into the bleachers.
Now Foster going for the home run pass. Misses everyone. I mean, if he was going for a player on the bench, he made it. It's a nice catch by one of the Thunderbolt subs. As a nice drive, Jalen Bell on the shot.
Thank you.
I could tell.
51-41, pull-up shot, whistle on the shot, so Foster will get some shooting.
You take a look at that, just a nice drive by Bell. Kind of not quite a hook shot, but able to hold it over the Millville defender to make the shot. That's the third foul on Antoine Conyers. Or sorry, wrong team. That's the third foul on Carp. Right number, wrong team.
Shot rolls off the rim, no good.
That's the third team foul on Egg Harbor.
Second shot up, and this one is good. So 1 for 2 on that trip by Foster. 52-41. Millville with the advantage. Swisharooski from three-point land. Jake Karp with that tray. Richardson Paul loses it. Quickly up court go the Eagles. Shot is up and good. Nice job by Jalen Bell to finish the play as we'll take a look at the three-point basket. Not exactly close to that arc, but he swishes it home. That's the three by Jake Karp.
It's almost like I foreshadowed it because now that is the third foul on Antoine Conyers.
The shot is missed, so it's only 2 points on that trip. Millville's getting a lot of pressure from the defense. Richardson Paul gets around. Alley-oop doesn't go, but what a sweet move. The putback is no good. Egg Harbor has it. Richardson did everything but put the ball in. That shot is blocked out of bounds.
If you couldn't tell that Richardson Paul is feeling just about every move he has in his arsenal tonight, might not have made it, but he had the confidence to try it.
Well, the ball is in Millville's hands.
Yeah, the last play ended up going out of bounds for Egg Harbor.
Double team pressure again, and there's that pressure working. Layup is good, and a foul, and they have a chance now to get to within 3 points. Jalen Bell has come alive here in this quarter.
And you can see what they're doing to Richardson Paul as you take a look at the steal here. And the shot, make, and foul. They've been pressuring Richardson Paul every time he comes down the court, double teaming him, in fact, and it's been working for him.
That three-point play creates a three-point advantage for Millville. So Egg Harbor Township has bounced back emphatically.
And again, and Dowdy just throws the ball at the feet of Egg Harbor.
but Latour, sensing the momentum switch, will call a timeout and get his troops to try to find a way to avoid the pressure, calm things down. We have a full timeout being taken. 52-49 Millville. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
It's Thunderbolt basketball on Quinn Broadcasting. Join us now as the Millville Thunderbolts take on their next opponent. And now, here's your commentators for today's game.
Well, those guys there have been playing tough all season. They've lost 14 of their 18 games, but you wouldn't know it by the way. They're just scrapping, getting things done, and they have definitely turned up the defensive heat to climb back into this game. Millville leading by double digits throughout this second half by as many as 15 late in the third quarter. But here we are with a three-point advantage now. So credit to Egg Harbor for really fighting to get back in this.
And Egg Harbor's been doing it by pressuring Millville as they bring the ball up court. Millville hasn't exactly been in a hurry to bring it up. It's Dowdy with a nice move, but isn't able to get it to go.
Egg Harbor Township with the rebound, chance to tie here. They get it back out. Kemp with the basketball, looks to drive, stops, and again a slide. I think he might want to change his sneakers or something. They keep sliding by.
And that saves Millville just a little bit, but as I was mentioning, Millville hasn't been in any hurry to get the ball up court as they're bringing it up, and as Richardson Paul maybe senses that, does get it up quickly.
Left side shot, Foster connects for three. That is a clutch basket for Foster.
And Millville needed something like that to go in their favor.
So that doubles the advantage now. It's up to 6, 55-49. 4:25 left in the fourth quarter. Ball in the hands of Jalen Bell. Bell swings it, three-point shot off the rim. Skying high for that rebound is number 13, Asir Cornish. See if Millville can get a basket on this drive. Yes, they can.
And Kevin Smith falling to the ground as he made that pass, had enough on it to get it to Cornish.
Three-pointer, short. Rebound easily by Millville's Rashawn Richardson Paul.
I don't know if you want Salisbury taking that kind of shot. He was well behind the arc. As Richardson Paul is going to have to get it across the timeline. He does. As we get a little bit of the action.
Yeah. The ball will still belong to Millville. Here's the last shot by Foster. Well, you like the form, too. He just laid into it, leaned forward, and then just swished it through for a very important basket for the Thunderbolts. Again, good pressure, good pass, good, oh, he missed it. But he's hustling back, and he creates the foul. That's a frustration foul by Kevin Smith, at the very least.
Yeah, because that was a good opportunity for Millville. As you look at the nice layup there from Asir Cornish and Smith on the pass. Yeah, that's a shot you want to have back if you're Kevin Smith.
Both teams now with 3 team fouls here in the fourth quarter. Hand off to Kemp. Kemp's got a good touch, spin move. He just kept working it, and he missed the shot, but Asir Cornish gets the rebound, fighting for it all the way. Dowdy back outside to Foster, thought about three, now pulls inside the arc and connects. So Kalen Foster helping Millville out here, 59-49. The lead is back up to 10.
I was going to say, amazingly,
and now a steal.
As Foster gets
Boy, this looks like last year. No. Missed the shot, but the second shot no good. Tapped out, and now it's a 3-on-2 for Egg Harbor Township. Oh, man. Might have rushed that shot a little bit. Didn't hit anything.
Only certain fans will get that.
I know. There's only one fan that matters in this booth right now.
Only select people might get that one, but if you do, you are the important one here. As it's got a little chaotic in this
Richardson,
gym.
Paul! Oh my Lord! He basically willed and forced that one in. 3-point shot. Connection made. Timeout, Egg Harbor Township. The Eagles refuse to die as we watch here. Look at this effort by Paul. The finish, trust me, is there. Here's the finish. So Richardson Paul gets that basket. At the other end, though, a nice 3-point shot by Jaden Dixon. And we stand with a 9-point advantage. 61-52 Thunderbolts. Here's the three that was just made by Jaden Dixon. Egg Harbor Township's not going away.
No, they're certainly not, and they're doing it by the three ball, which is something they've gone to throughout most of the game. They've taken a couple ill-advised threes, I think, as they're trying to get back in this game. If they just stick to the game plan they had earlier, they were making shots early in the game, and they're almost forcing the shots now. But they've kept this one close, and amazingly, Millville has found ways in this run to create it back to 10-point leads.
Thunderbolts will have possession. Now they want to get that ball across the timeline quickly. They do. This time Foster pulls it back out. And now a bad pass and an open layup coming up for Kemp.
Carp.
Jake Carp, yes.
Get you at least one time.
Yeah. 61-54, 7-point advantage. Foster trying to go through a lot of trees, but they're going to call a travel on Kalen Foster. You take a look at the action here. This is just an unfortunate situation that led to a 2-on-0 break, and Jake Carp finishes. Trying to go through, has the shot blocked, but a blocking foul is called. It will not be a shooting foul. That's the good news for Millville. They're going to inbound the ball.
And only the second foul on Horace, but it is their fourth team foul.
Yep, so if they get the 5 fouls, Egg Harbor Township will be shooting free throws. Carp doesn't get that one to go, and Millville will rebound it. Foster finds Richardson Paul, who's got a lane to get to the front court. Looks to finish. Coach Latour calls a timeout. 1:29 showing on the clock. Millville 61, Egg Harbor Township 54. We'll take a timeout here and be right back.
Are you just part of the crowd?
Do you feel isolated and alone?
Do you wish someone would see your gifts?
Would you like to be seen as an individual?
A person of value.
Full of life and purpose. Part of a family that cares?
And now, back to the game.
.89 seconds left on the clock. 1:29 for those laymen.
That was quick math.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
Well, you have to remember that a minute and a half is 90 seconds.
True.
A second
True.
less would be 89.
That is actually a pretty easy one, as Richardson Paul is gonna get teed up. Yeah.
You don't want that at this point of the game.
I'm not sure what he was called on originally, but
he wasn't. For traveling.
Yeah, he wasn't happy about it. Coach Latour is not happy about it because I believe
technical in the ball.
Well, no, I wasn't sure if Richardson Paul had to go off the court for a moment, but Coach Latour is going to let him stay for now. And that's what you like to see if you're Richardson Paul, as the first one is missed. That's Richardson Paul's fourth foul, by the way.
1 for 2 on the free throw line. but the ball stays in Egg Harbor Township's possession.
And so Richardson Paul is going to hang out there with 4 fouls, so he's going to have to be careful out there. And you know they're going to be looking at him as well, your Egg Harbor.
Trying to go through. Paul is stripped. Richardson Paul does make the defensive play, and it leads to this opportunity. Oh, I don't know. The Egg Harbor Township player didn't touch it last.
Apparently not, as the cheerleaders had a little scare on their end.
I mean, great defense, but Egg Harbor Township will wind up with it. 3-point shot off the rim. Millville rebounds it as Foster takes it. Richardson Paul now double teamed, and he'll, I believe, call a timeout to avoid any problem there. As we take a look here, good play by the Millville defense leading to an attack mode.
And here's where we maybe can get a look. Yeah. No, Kevin Smith did just lose the ball out of bounds, yep. Okay. At least that's what it looked like to me, but yeah, good. Now that is Millville's actually that was Egg Harbor on the timeout. Because Millville only had 1 timeout going into that, so an interesting play for Egg Harbor as you had Richardson Paul on the baseline. But the board shows them with 2 timeouts. Millville still has their 1 timeout left, so maybe Egg Harbor just wanting to slow it down. They're still very much in this game. We're down to almost a minute left in the game, but I think if you're Millville, you'd rather slow this down. Things have gotten a little bit chaotic in the last couple of minutes.
It's a 6-point advantage for Millville. The clock showing 1:07 to go.
And Millville will have the ball. But again, Egg Harbor's been pressuring them on every inbounds, every drive up the court. And they're going to do just that as Kevin Smith will attempt to get the ball in.
Into the middle to Foster. Oh, nice look. Nice look to Cornish, but it goes through his legs. He saves it. And Richardson Paul winds up with it. I think we'll get a foul on Egg Harbor Township.
He's holding the side of his head, so I think he took a little bit of contact. But I was almost set up for a pretty nice play. As you look at Conyers here, gets the pass, maybe deflected. So I think that's why Cornish couldn't really get his hands on it. And then, yeah, right there is the contact.
1 minute straight up left on the 4th quarter clock. 61-55 Millville. Alley-oop inbounds play to Foster. Kalen gives it up to Rashawn Richardson Paul. In the middle, down low. Great feet block, though. Foster! That is another highlight play. And a very clutch basket and a chance for a 3-point play. Here's that nice pass to Conyers. The miss. Foster somehow controls the ball, controls his feet, puts the ball in, and draws the foul all in one motion.
And
3-point play.
Is a huge basket and free throw as Egg Harbor had one man down court. Luckily, Millville doesn't end up seeing an Egg Harbor shot go in, but are going to send him to the line. We're in for an electric finish between these two teams.
Well,
not really surprised by that one.
2 free throws coming up. Jay Salisbury makes the first one.
So I wonder if Coach Latour is going to play it a little safe by bringing Dowdy in for Richardson Paul. Again, Richardson Paul has 4 fouls. And you can't afford any down the stretches. Dowdy with the rebound.
That's a big rebound because had they not gotten it, Egg Harbor Township does make a steal. We're going to get a foul on who?
On Egg Harbor. Or no one.
No, it's on Foster, it looks like.
I couldn't tell. I saw 11. As you take a look here at kind of the play there, Foster loses it. And yeah, there was quite a bit of contact there, but any foul now obviously sends anybody to the line. So not the most opportune time for a foul. As these will be key free throws for our
Justin.
as we figure that out a little bit earlier, as we mentioned.
Very kind bounce and roll for the first one. Very important free throw again, because if he makes it, it's a 2-possession game instead of a 3-possession game. No, he does not make it. And Cornish clears the rebound. Millville just wants to get it up court, and a reach-in foul by Justin Moore. So we'll get some free throws for Millville now.
And these are where you just take a breath at the free throw line. These are important baskets. These are some of the easiest baskets, especially based on the moves we've seen today. That foul throws are certainly the easiest shots any of these players will make.
So Foster will get 2. First one is good.
And again, an important basket as stretches that lead out just a bit.
These are the shots you need to make to finish things.
Foster can make it a 9-point game. See, I can do quick math sometimes.
It winds up being Dowdy with the rebound.
And Dowdy really just has to hold on to it and just let himself get fouled. Because that's all Egg Harbor can do at this point. As Dowdy has a chance to bring it back to a 10-point lead. He can make both shots. It's the easy math I can do.
Yep.
I even had to, no one saw, but I did have to double check as Dowdy misses the first that it would be 10 if it was 2, but Dowdy has a chance to at least go 1 for 2 at the line.
And he does. Yep, makes the second one.
Egg Harbor's going to have to be quick on any shot here.
It's up and in and out. Battle for the rebound is won by Millville. Dowdy winds up with it, and he's fouled again.
Yeah, this is pretty much the point where Millville has this game in hand. So they'll take the slow walk down to the free throw line, but give Egg Harbor credit. They haven't lost any energy. They've been in it the whole game. Tough to say when you end up losing by double digits potentially, but as Dowdy misses the first. But as you mentioned in your talk with head coach Cameron Bell, it's a scrappy bunch Egg Harbor has. We've seen it all game.
They have battled wire to wire, and again, that lead at 1 point for Millville was 15.
And Jaden Days checking in for Millville to a pretty big applause from his teammates over there. So you have to think, at least imagine this might be his first varsity action.
Egg Harbor Township will try a 3. It's off the rim.
And he gets a rebound. And he's going to get shots at the line, and his teammates are loving it. Yeah, I have to imagine this is the first varsity action for Days. He's got a huge smile on his face on that line. It's almost fitting he comes in, gets a rebound, and has a chance for some points there. I think that Millville bench is going to go nuts.
Let's see. He's got a chance to put his name with a couple points. Oh, what a nice shot, too. That is textbook foul shooting. Give it a lot of air, and it drops in like a raindrop from heaven. See if we can do it again. That one's a little long. Rebounded by Egg Harbor Township. And now he'll also get a foul as well. So he's making
he's doing everything. Yeah, he's doing everything. And I've been so quick on the trigger. Still have 8 seconds to go. And we'll have to get that one. Cornish and Days getting a little handshake there. We'll have to get that one later.
First shot bounces in. Dixon will try to make it 2 for 2. Up and good. 68-59 Millville. they'll just let the final 5 seconds tick away because they really don't need to do anything else. The Thunderbolts are going to come away with a hard-earned victory, leading by as many as 15 at one point in this game. Egg Harbor Township came back very strong. They got the lead down to 3 points midway through that fourth quarter, 52-49. But Millville pulls away in the end and wins it 68-59. So the Thunderbolts get their 9th win of the season and end a bit of a losing streak for them. Meanwhile, Egg Harbor Township is now 4-15 on the season, but you can see why Coach Cameron Bell for Egg Harbor Township is very optimistic about what this team is all about. They played 32 solid minutes. Even though they trailed by double digits for most of the game, they made it a game at the end, getting within 3 points after being down by 15. So credit to the Egg Harbor Township Eagles and their coaching staff led by Cameron Bell. The dance moves are on the floor. We'll have our 2 stars of the game momentarily. Our final, once again, Millville 68, Egg Harbor Township 59. We'll be back with our post-game show in just a moment.
Are you just part of the crowd?
Do you feel isolated and alone?
Do you wish someone would see your gifts?
Would you like to be seen as an individual?
A person of value.
Full of life and purpose. Part of a family that cares?
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Are you just part of the crowd?
Do you feel isolated and alone?
Do you wish someone would see your gifts?
Would you like to be seen as an individual?
A person of value.
Full of life and purpose. Part of a family that cares?
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
And now, back to the game.
This guy's quite a battle, but Millville comes away effective in the end. Our 2 stars of the game really turned it on at different points of the game. Rashawn Richardson-Paul next to me, and of course the Sear Cornish on the other side. We're going to start with Rashawn here. What did you have for breakfast today? I want to know where all that energy came from.
I had cereal, man. Cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, man. Sponsored it on me, right? Shout out to them, man. I need to sponsor me. For real.
But in all honesty, that first half, you were all over it. Not only scoring, but defensively, blocking shots, doing everything to get Millville in a nice position in this game.
Yes. Yeah, it's just my team. It's just a motivation. You know, where I'm from, it's just toughness, just play aggressive and toughness, and that's it, man. We're going to get the win.
Now, of course, it's been a bit of a tough stretch with a couple losses before this game. So was the motivation a little bit higher to get this done?
Yes, totally higher. Just talk to my coach, my team, motivation from my mother, my girlfriend. Shout out to my girlfriend, I love you. You know,
this man's a pro.
It's all right, though. We coming for more. Just stay tuned.
So Richardson Paul finished with 18 points, most of them actually 9 points at each half. So you were pretty balanced all the way in the scoring. We're going to turn it over to Ariel to get the other gentleman who turned it up in that second half.
And this is going to be a familiar face to Quinn Broadcasting fans, the Sear Corners. We're going to talk about that play in a little bit, but starting with this one, you're well known for rebounds. You're always under the basket, but I want to talk about your scoring. When you're not really getting anything in the first, kind of first bit, little bit there, are you thinking about that at all? Like you want to make an impact later on in the game?
Nah, I just want to win. Whatever it takes to win, I'm doing.
And I asked you about this before we came on. Your teammate there at the end, Jaden. A big moment for him to be able to come in at the end of the game. We saw you guys on the bench cheering him on. How much fun was that to see him right when he comes in, gets the shot, gets the free throws, gets a foul too, but kind of did everything for you guys?
It was a lot of fun because, he's the future of the generation. He's the future of Millville basketball, so, it's always going to be big when the future of Millville basketball step on the court for his first time.
And you've been laughing about the guy, but talk about the effort from your teammate Richardson Paul here. He kind of did everything for you guys.
Yeah. That's just him. That's just what he do every day.
And I'd be remiss if we didn't.
They still got the dance moves.
I'd be remiss if we didn't talk about it. I know it was a couple games ago. You went pretty viral on our Instagram channel. You want to give us a little preview, but I talked to head coach Mike Latour before the game. He jokingly said, "Oh, Wasir's in trouble." Did you have a chance to talk to your coach about it? He didn't see that at all, right?
Yeah, he just gave me the look. He didn't even
How fun is it to be able to have kind of a moment like that? Obviously, you guys were having a good game, and now I believe that was the Vineland game. Just to be able to let loose a little bit. It's a game you guys love to play.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It's fun, Man, moments like that is always fun.
Thank you, guys. Stay tuned for the next game, bro.
Yeah, we'll have a few more games this week. You have a Saturday matinee, and of course you play again Friday, right? Okay, we'll all have those games for you right here on Quinn Broadcasting. These are two of the stars. There's plenty of other stars, and they'll shine throughout the week as well. We're going to take a break here. Millville wins this one 68-59. Our stars of the game are Sean Richardson Paul and Asir Cornish. We'll be right back.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Complete Care has some big news to share with you.
We're here opening more locations and offering more services every day,
including our newest locations on Pearl Street in Bridgeton and High Street in Millville.
We're here with convenient, high quality, and accessible healthcare services all under one roof.
We're here just a call or email away.
We're here to provide compassionate care for you and your family.
We're here and we're ready when you are.
Complete Care Health Network, ready when you are.
Hey parents, there's something you should know. If you don't teach me about money, that's okay. I'll live off your nest egg for the rest of my life.
Feel confident talking to your kids about money.
You're gonna find me a real one, right?
Before it's too late. Get ready at td.com/kidsandmoney.
Are you just part of the crowd?
Do you feel isolated and alone?
Do you wish someone would see your gifts?
Would you like to be seen as an individual?
A person of value.
Full of life and purpose. Part of a family that cares?
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Allen Associates is a family-owned and operated full-service agency, managing a broad base of clients in the New Jersey area. Allen Associates has been a leader in health benefits and financial services including health, prescription, life insurance, pension, 401k plans, and estate planning. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve. Give them a call today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services, Vineland, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
Well, welcome back to Millville High School. The Thunderdome was rocking all the way through to the end, and we expected Egg Harbor Township to at very least give Millville a contest, and they certainly did. Millville at one point led 39-24. That was the biggest lead of the game, little around midway point of the third quarter. But Egg Harbor Township, the rest of the quarter, outscored Millville 13-8 to cut the lead to 10 points, and then a couple of runs, an 8-point run and another 6-point run by Egg Harbor Township, got them within striking distance. The closest they did get was 52-49, but Millville found a way to get through all the traffic, and give credit to the Egg Harbor Township defense, too. They double-teamed a lot of Millville's players and created turnovers that set up some good opportunities at the end of the floor. So, again, Coach Bell really appreciates the effort that these guys put in. He stressed defense, and they gave him some defense in that second half.
Yeah, and they certainly are a scrappy bunch. We've been using that word quite a bit, but you could see that the entire game. At Egg Harbor, despite the fact that they were down 10 points multiple times in this game, found a way to fight back, got as close as they could, weren't able to get that basket to tie the game, but it's tough when you're a team that's, I think 4-15 now to say, well, they're giving a lot of effort. It's not showing in terms of wins, but it's certainly showing on the scoreboard. They're keeping close with a lot of good teams in the league. They're going to be a good team down the line, I feel. I think it's a young team that's got a lot to learn.
Yep.
But they showed a lot of effort and something that they are going to be good once they kind of figure everything out.
Effort counts for most of the athleticism that you saw on the court today. Effort leads to production, leads to points, and really, Egg Harbor Township turned a 15-point deficit into a 3-point deficit, so that alone is a testament to what their coaching staff does and what the players do, not giving up at any point of the game. We're going to take a look at our scoring leaders before we hit the road here. First of all, for Egg Harbor Township, there you see the numbers. They have actually had Jaden Dixon. We didn't put his numbers in there. 17 points for Dixon. So that's just put 17 next to Jaden Dixon's name, and I have a funny feeling they're going to pop up in a second. But nonetheless, 3 players in double digits for Egg Harbor Township. Jake Karp, who had a hot night throughout the game. 12 of his 19 points came in that first half, so he had the hot hand early. And Jalen Bell had 14. All 14 of his points came in the second half. 7 in the third, 7 in the fourth. So Egg Harbor Township made a very concerted effort to get in this game, and they certainly did. And there you see, giving credit where credit is due. Jaden Dixon did score 17 points. But those 3 players that you see up there are some of the key players that Egg Harbor Township has, and they are a bright light for the future. As we heard Coach Cameron Bell say, that they graduated their entire seniors, starters last year. So it's been a growing curve, but you can tell that they're on the right path. Those 3 players with double digits, and the total for them ending up at 59 points. For Millville, Jalen Bell is only a freshman as we take a look at that. So Jalen Bell with 14 points. He's a freshman. He's going to be a star player for the Egg Harbor Township squad for at least another 3 years after this. On the Millville side, well, they also had 3 players in double figures. The big man, number 11, Kalen Foster with 28 points. He had a 12 at the half, and he finished strong. He only had 2 in the third quarter, but he put it on. He 14. In fact, he doubled his total. He had 14 in the first 3 quarters, 14 in the fourth quarter alone. That's what I'm trying to say. He finishes with a game-high 28. And Richardson Paul, we saw him turn it up from the get-go. He finishes with 18 points. And Asir Cornish, who really came to play as well, he finishes with 12. So those 3 players are the big-time point scorers. Doug Dowdy had 6 points on the night. And the squad, Millville, just got it done. They were challenged at the end. They led throughout by double digits, but again, a great job by Egg Harbor Township to really make this a game before Millville pulled away in the end, and they win this one 68-59.
And I think it says a lot that it was almost overlooked that Foster had 28 points just from the efforts of Richardson Paul and Asir Cornish, which is what you like to see if you're head coach Mike Torres getting that effort. Is even when Foster had 28 points, I didn't even know it until I looked at the book after we finished talking to Richardson Paul and Cornish that he had such a good game. And that just goes to show the effort the supporting cast did for him in where he's almost overshadowed in one of his biggest games of the season. But it's what you like to see when you have a couple other guys that are able to step up. And you can tell this Millville team just loves each other. They're having a lot of fun this season. And you can see it in that interview. You could see it when was it Jaden Days came into the game?
Yep.
His first varsity action. Got that confirmed from Asir before we went on that was the first varsity action for Days, and boy, did that bench love every minute of it.
Now, we mentioned that Foster, of course, the other 2 players did play very well. When it became 52-49, you might recall that Foster had that clutch 3-point shot from the left side, and that triggered a 9-point run that pretty much ended the game. So Foster, he also had another basket in that 9-point run. So he came alive when he needed to. So it's a great team win for Millville, getting a lot of players involved and coming away with a big victory tonight.
Yeah, and especially getting back in the win column after a tough couple games for them. I know their last outing was a pretty tough loss for them. So be able to come back out on top and go pretty much basket for basket, as I mentioned earlier on, with a very scrappy Egg Harbor bunch. I don't know what other word to use because that's what they were tonight. So for Millville to be able to answer every run that Egg Harbor made to cut this game down, to be able to answer right back, just an overall good win for Millville.
Absolutely, and they'll be back here at a 5:30 start on Friday. I believe it's Oakcrest that's coming to town, so we'll have that game for you on Friday, 5:30 game time start. Millville will be hosting the Falcons of Oakcrest, so be with us for that. We hope you enjoyed tonight's game because we always enjoy bringing these games to you. Millville definitely always plays with the heart, especially here at the Thunderdome, and they needed that heart at the end as they pull away with a victory 68-59 over Egg Harbor Township. For our staff, our director, yes, Ryan Norowski, our cameraman, Raekwon Ford, we have him on the cameras now, and of course Ozzie Maury. Our color commentator, Ariel Melendez. And the sound doctor, yes, sound doctor, if you need music for any parties, just let me know. Thank you, Jim Quinn, for allowing me to say that. But nonetheless, Fred Melendez, glad that you are with us tonight. We'll be back again with you on Friday, 5:30 game start, so we will catch you on the rebound.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.